Kamala. This is the 8th recording in the Dasa Mahavidyas series on the goddess Kamala. To skip the introduction, please go 2 minutes into the recording. If you find the perspective on Kamala given here helpful, please help spreading this information by liking this recording. To understand the Kundalini process, it may be easiest to look at the symbology of the Dasa 10 Mahavidyas, great wisdoms. Dasa Mahavidyas are a group of goddesses from the Indian Tantric tradition. The Dasa Mahavidyas are Kali, Tara, Tripurasundari, Bhuvaneshwari, Bhairavi, Chinnamasta, Dhumavati, Bhagalmukhi, Matangi and Kamala. I will here speak about Kamala. I will speak from what is publicly known, from academic research, and people from living goddess traditions having been allowed to share some of the oral tradition. I will also be adding my own unique understanding of her symbology. My main contribution is connecting the Dasa Mahavidyas with the 6 Chakra system originated in the Kubjika school of Tantra in a unique and comprehensive way. My own contributions will be posed as propositions. The information given here is from my book, Kundalini, A Baptism of Fire, The Journey of the Mystic, published in 2024, copyright by Maria Vyasa. Kamala means she of the lotus. In her association with the lotus, she represents the transcendence of the limitations of the world, as well as the life force, Prana, that pervades all of creation. She is connected to the Vedic goddesses, Sri and Lakshmi. Sri means auspicious. Kamala is depicted as being bathed with nectar by 2 or 4 large elephants. Elephants are in the Indian tradition associated with clouds and rain, and therefore with fertility. Elephants are also associated with authority. Since the elephants pouring nectar over Kamala are sometimes said to be 4, I suggest that she may be connected to the element of earth and therefore to the Muladhara Chakra. The element of earth in the Muladhara Chakra is symbolized by an elephant with 4 trunks, representing stability. Kamala is like Matangi, associated with Prakriti, nature. Here probably as the principle of making manifest. Kamala is being bathed by nectar, and one of Lakshmi's earliest associations is with the god Soma, meaning nectar. Soma is the sap of life force, but is also associated with the deathless nectar, Amrita, residing in the Sahasrara, crown lotus. Lakshmi's central myth, the churning of the ocean of milk, also associates or identifies her with the nectar of immortality, Amrita. The word Kamala is used to refer to the union of Shiva and Shakti as the light radiance of their union. In oral tradition, it is said that after the union of Shiva and Shakti in the Sahasrara and the descent of Amrita saturating the body, Shiva and Shakti rests united in the heart area where Anahata Chakra is located. This is also found in the symbology of Anahata Chakra as two triangles, one with the tip turned up, representing Shiva, light of consciousness, Prakasha, and one with the tip turned down, representing Shakti, the creative principle, interlaced as a star. Swami Satyananda Saraswati states that it is at the level of the heart that descending grace, Amrita, is made manifest to the world. This manifestation of descending grace, I suggest, may be understood as Satyam, truth, Shivam, goodness, and Sundaram, beauty. These are the highest forms of Ichcha Shakti, power of will, Jnana Shakti, power of knowing, and Kriya Shakti, power of action. The Vedic form of Kamala, Lakshmi, is connected to the god Vishnu. Vishnu is connected to the law of righteousness. Before Lakshmi became the consort of Vishnu, she was said to be fickle. This points to the two faces of Lakshmi, one symbolizing the attachment to the manifest universe, following whatever gives most pleasure, the other symbolizing faithfulness to the law of righteousness, serving that law in the world. Kamala is given as the last of the Mahavidyas. David Kinsley, professor of religion, points to that this might mean that Kamala is the least important or the most important of the Mahavidyas, as a starting point or as a result. I suggest Kamala is both. She is the starting point as the attachment to and trying to find fulfillment through the manifest transient world. But in her liberated state, she is also the transcendence of that world, expressing itself in the world, reforming it. As the lotus, she unites earth, water, air, and transcendence, the flower, by having her roots in the earth, with her stalk moving through water and air. The stalk here might be understood as the Sushumna, the central energy channel. The lotus flower on the top may be understood as the Sahasrara, the 1,000-petaled lotus, which represents the transcendence of the limitations of the world. If you want to hear more about the other 9 Dasa Mahavidyas, please see the other recordings under the heading Dasa Mahavidyas. If you have any more questions on the symbology of Kamala in the Dasa Mahavidya system, please post your questions below.